be honest with you, there's a lot of cover 4 in this year's game. Pretty much every video I do is showing you something that you can use to attack cover 4, but it's always good to do some sort of list type video to help you guys out. So you have a compilation of things that you can install in your offense in the event that you don't watch all the content here on the channel, which if you're not, why not? Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel, hit that notification bell. Let's get into it with the top route combos you should be using against the cover 4 blitz meta. So I've done a lot of content on blocking this blitz meta. So all we're going to do here is focus on the zones that are on the field. With a cover 4 base blitz meta out of the 1-4 or the 3-2 dime, we're talking about primarily 2 flat zones, 1 hook curl, and 4 deep zones. And this is going to open up some easy options for us to attack. We're going to first start off with a route combo I talked about this week in a completely separate video to this one, and that is going to be the running back streak out of the backfield with a tight end flat to the short side. You could do this out of a trips tight end, a bunch tight end type formation. The route combo you see right here is one of the best because what it does is it puts that single hook defender in this blitz meta into conflict. As you guys probably are used to facing, you see a lot of people that come out and they run into the guard with their hook defender. The flat defender on the short side of the field is going to have to run with the tight end, and that's going to open up a pocket of turf for us to throw the streak to our running back out of the backfield. This is the #1 route that you have to install in your offense no matter what, because this is going to attack and keep your opponent honest at all times. I built a video around this route combo and how you can adjust just with your running back and your tight end freestyling out of this type of formation earlier in the week. So go back and I think it was a couple days ago. Go check this out. And you guys are going to be able to just really work with just these 2 players very, very easily. But just as kind of a little bit of a spoiler, what a lot of players will have to do is they'll have to put a vertical hook on the field. And then what ends up happening is they think they're guarding that running back route to the seam. But then what we do is we actually just throw this ball to the tight end on the flat, throw him up the field, put him on a wheel, something like that, where we're able to pick up just as many yards with the same type of route combo. And then, of course, there's other things that we can do, like throwing a running back streak with a tight end corner. A lot of times the deep zones don't defend that, and it's an easy toe tap for a first down. Okay, so really easy to do here with this concept. So that is the running back streak. The next concept that we're going to be utilizing is a very easy spacer, which is the flat whip combo. You should not be a stranger to this, but if you're new to the channel or you're just new to learning Madden in general, this is probably the most commonly thrown route to wide receivers in the game. When you're facing any type of cover 4 defense like this, again, most players are going to modify their defense to make it so they have a cover 4 shell, and then they're just trying to guard and switch stick around. If you utilize something that goes to the flat, like for instance, the middle receiver route, Allen here, you could then put an inside receiver on a zig to kind of run into that void after Allen. So what you end up with is this giant patch of turf to throw this ball into and scamper up the field for a first down. So really, really easy. This is something that, again, puts your opponent in a lot of stress. They're going to have to start playing hook zones. And most players just do not want to change their defense to something like this, because once again, if your opponent doesn't have a flat on the field, you're going to be able to put a running back streak, and you're also going to have the flat to the tight end as well as the combo that we just broke down here. And you could go left or right. It's really not going to matter. You can throw the ball late in the flat and just move up the field. So really, really challenging to deal with this spacing against a cover 4 or from a cover 4 base defense. Now, the next route combo that you can use for layup level first down conversions is going to be the speed out with a seam. So we're going to stay once again in a trips tight end type formation here. This is a 2 route combo. You're going to put a speed out to the outside receiver. You're going to take this up via custom stem, probably to 10, 15 yards. I wouldn't go much deeper than that. And then from there, you're just going to have that streak in the middle of the field. It's very, very important that this streak is on the field. Otherwise, the deep zone on the outside will play it. So you're going to see right here that with this particular call, all we're going to do is we're going to, even with this call, put the running back streak and the flat on this play. And then I'll just leave a hitch right here to this player. So the user has to be on the left side hitch, the running back streak on the other side. We're in a good spot. But when we snap this ball, you're just going to throw this as basically a down and inside pass lead to the out route and then toe tap. And they get this kind of curl-ish type of animation. The pass lead on this is very, very important. I had more success when I run a down and inside pass lead. A lot of players would think that you would want to pass lead this outside because it's an out route. That is actually not the case, at least the way I throw it. You'll see here, I'm throwing this basically down and inside to about 4 o'clock, and it's just an easy throw on the sideline. Now, don't wait too long. Still throw this in rhythm. You don't want him to turn around completely on the sideline and then let a DB with a knockout ability hit him in the back like you saw right there. And lastly, my favorite cover 4 beater is actually going to come to you guys from my favorite offense in the game, which is the bunch tight end. Again, we're in the Seattle Seahawks offense. You can find my full offensive game plan on Gridiron, and this is going to be out of the PA verticals. The reason I really like this is that this actually does a fantastic job of just bombing cover 4. A lot of times, especially this 4-3, even 6-1, when they like to shade down and turn it off of match, there's still something to this that is just so sweet. I'll go ahead and put this middle receiver on a stem down post. I'll just put 2 drags on the field, block this running back, and from there, I know that the safety on the left is going to glitch out. He's going to follow this post, and I can throw. I just know that the safety is going to glitch out. He's going to follow this post, and then I can throw this ball over the top of his head. He does that bite on that post route, that stem down nearly every single time, and you're able to throw this over the top for the 1-play score. Again, this comes to you from the bunch tight end. You guys can find my full offense on gridirongameplans.gg. $9.95 a month unlocks the entire website. That's everything I've done since the beginning of the year, day 1 of this game. You might think it's late in the year, you know everything you want to know about the game, but really go check out the website because I'm still grinding, putting content on the website weekly to keep you on top of the meta and how to counter it. And just think about when you're looking at some of the older tips, you might know them now, but think about when the tip went out. Did I know this in August? Did I know this in September? Did I know this in November? Because you're going to find that there's a lot of stuff on the website that we actually talked about well before it ever hit this YouTube channel or any other website or any other YouTube channel. That I assure you, go check it out. Otherwise, I'm going to get up out of here. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Just a brief breakdown of some of the easiest cover 4 manipulations that you could throw to keep the chains moving in Madden 25. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll hit you guys later with a short, or I'll see you guys on Monday with our next YouTube long form video upload. Until then, this is Zan. Get the lab in. Good luck.